to the Mass Chaos YouTube channel. We're going to go over some more parts and pieces on our race car today. Today I'm going to talk about what block we run, cylinder heads, rocker assembly, our fuel system, the pump, where it came from, the size, the blower, the injector hat, and barrel valve, and some other things related to that. So let's dive right into what the Mass Chaos machine has on it. All right, so let's get this out of the way. Our car, we have two blocks in our operation. They're different makes, but as most know, they're all pretty much identical. This block in the car is a Schumacher block. Then our spare over there on the engine stand in the background, you can see, is a TFX. So both great blocks. They've been great for us. Get this king out of here, sorry. And so that's what we have on our car. Schumacher and TFX. The cylinder heads, we run Allen Johnson stage 5s. The only thing we don't like about them is they don't have these step studs. So whenever we put the main head nuts on, the rocker assemblies are on there with them. So Schumacher, TFX stage 5s. Before I pull these valve covers off, we'll talk about them. These are Diversitech valve covers. They are titanium. They were a great addition a couple years ago. We used to have the cheaper aluminum ones. They're really big pain in the butt to get the spark plug tubes to seal and not leak, and then getting on and off. These things they come on and off real easy. The tubes seal up real well, so they were a great addition to the team. Let's see if I can get this off with one hand. Here I am talking about how easy they come off. There we go. Set this over here. So rocker arms, we run, these are stage 5s, and then the stands are DeChellis, as you can see. Shafts I don't know much about. Honestly, I don't know much about the rocker assemblies, other than their DeChellis stands, stage 5 rocker arms. So we run 2 down nozzles in each cylinder. That's the basics on that. There's not a whole lot to talk about on those. The blower is a SSI 1471. It does have the rectangular opening in the bottom. I don't know the technical term for that. Standard. It's not the pie shape. We'll just put it that way. So it's been a good blower. We've had it 3 seasons now. The injector hat, it's carbon. It came from Anthony DeCiro at Composite Specialties. We've really liked that. It's been good to us. Really no maintenance. I mean, other than just making sure things are tight, and once we got it adjusted, it's been great. So barrel valve, we got the Pete Jackson barrel valve. I mean, that's pretty much the only name in the industry when it comes to that. You either have a K valve, or when you go to more volume, you run the Pete Jackson. It's been good. So we'll come over here to the other side. We'll talk our fuel system. So we did get a new pump to us this season. Last season we had a 68-gallon pump. This is a 81.19 Super Bertha pump. It is what it mimics. Sean Dill at Alchemy Engineering LLC put that together for us. We just got it in last week. So we got the throttle, the fuel shutoff cable mounted up the way we wanted it. This is a Aerodyne. The same company that makes the wings makes this bracket. So Aerodyne makes that really nice carbon bracket for the fuel shutoff cable. This one, like I said, 81-gallon pump. We will be returning quite a bit. As you guys know, we run a single mag, but hopefully that'll help our lean issue we had at the World Fuel Internationals when we burn a head up. So Jim Weens hooked us up and got that fixed. So anyway, can't think of anything. Oh, okay, yeah, fuel system. One other thing that we did last year when we put the car together, well, one is this breakaway throttle arm. It's tied to a pan pressure switch. A lot of guys run them. If you guys know about them, then you already know what I'm saying. But people that don't, what happens is there's a pressure switch that tied to the oil pan. If the pan sees pressure, if a burn a piston up or something, puts pressure into cylinder pressure into the pan, it senses it, and there's an air line in here, and there's a pin in there that will pull out, and this will separate. So what you'll have is John's foot will be all the way down on the throttle, but the blades will close. It's mandatory in NHRA Big Show stuff. We put it on there. Luckily it hasn't had to separate on us yet, but anyway, it's good safety feature for the car. I recommend it for racers, all racers, especially nitro racers. And then the last piece I'll talk about today, this throttle stop. So a lot of guys run the solid aluminum block that just has a spring-loaded pin. With that, you shouldn't have to adjust it often, but when you do, it's a pain because you got to pull the end off the cable. And if you don't get it just right, it could be a little bit off. So this one, I got it from the blocks from Schumacher. These two blocks came from Schumacher. McMaster Car carries these pins. I'd recommend McMaster Car for a lot of things. So just a piece of all thread and these jet nuts. So the cool thing about this one is if we need to change the burnout, up or down, I don't have to take that end off to adjust it. All I got to do is loosen up that. There's 3 nuts on here. Loosen those up, and to make the RPM less, lengthen it, and if make it more, narrow it in. Super convenient piece. So like I said, I got the red blocks at Schumacher and just a piece of all thread jet nuts, and so the pin comes from McMaster Car, and it's really fits nice. So anyway, just some basics on our car. Blower hat, cylinder heads, block, valve covers. Things are a little messy right now. We're still trying to get some stuff, plumbing done. All the plumbing's not done on the other side of this fuel pump, as you saw. We got pump sizers and these lines that come off the shutoffs for when you shut the fuel down. We still got to get the lines for all that, but that's some of the new pieces we have for the car for this season. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the alarm button, whatever it is, notification button, and see you guys in the next video. Thanks.